Good morning, guys. I'm Elias Castillo with EMC Outdoors, and today I want to give you guys an update on those seeds that I planted probably about 2 weekends ago. So it's been 2 weeks. I want to show you guys what you can grow in zone 7 in the fall and through winter. So let me show you the progress those seeds have made. So if you guys remember, this is where I planted the pak choy, the chard, and the spinach. And you can see the spinach is right there. This is spinach right here. This, I have no idea what it is. I think it was in the soil that I bought, so I have to weed that out. But I kind of want to let it grow a little bit more to see what it is. So we'll have to figure it out. On the second bed I planted the radishes, and this is the winter radish, which is actually a daikon radish. And look at the size of this radish already. That's my hand right there for comparison. I mean, it's pretty big, and some of them are not taking as good as I thought they would. Like that side of the bed is doing so much better than this. I'm thinking it has something to do with watering. And over here we have regular radishes. And you can see a tiny radish already forming right there. So hopefully I'll get a few radishes out of this bed this year. And then here we had a couple losses. This is corn mash. And over here, just sprouting now, is mash. Corn salad, I think it's called as well. This thing here will last all through winter if it gets slightly bigger. So I hope it gets bigger. That way I can have a little bit of something, a little bit more greens. The radishes will be eaten probably before the end of November if they're big enough. And over here I have the spinach. So you can see this one definitely is doing better. And there is some squirrels that want to hide some nuts in my beds. So I'm sure I'll have some sprouts next year there. And over here, I think these are beets. Yep, these are beets. So these tiny little things are just beets all over here. I'm excited about this stuff. Now let me show you guys the other stuff that I transplanted from my other garden. So I brought these sprouts from my other garden and I planted them into this new beds that I had built. And look at these beauties. These are mustard greens, and they are delicious. And I have a whole bed of them. And there's a few carrots in between, and a few weeds in between. This is a pak choy that somehow is in the middle here, and this lettuces, look at them, so beautiful. And I'll show you guys the rest of this stuff here. I have some cilantro here that might not. It's very tiny. This is very tiny right now, but I'm hoping that it will take. And I have some leeks at that end. And on that bed, I have more pak choy and mustard. Beautiful mustard greens. Now on this bed here, this is my best one yet. I have some pak choy growing. Sorry, this is tat choy. And then a ton of baby tat choy. Some chard. And then over here, this is winter rape. And I believe in China they grow this winter rape. It grows a seed stalk. And then they grind the seeds into an oil. But here I'm just growing it for the greens. The greens are pretty tasty. It just tastes like collard greens to me. So collards don't do so well for me, but these guys do very well. So check out the size of that leaf right there. It's humongous. And over here we have some snapdragons still flowering. And we have kale over here, chives. And a ton of green onions, which are Egyptian green onions. So, and over here I've started a bunch of leeks. So that's my tiny update for the seeds that I planted. I hope you guys enjoyed this type of video. I have been clearing the side yard so I can make another side garden, and that should be ready in about a few weeks, but I probably won't be planting in there until the spring. And yesterday I put in my first 3 trees in the house, and those were an elderberry, 2 elderberry bushes that my friend gave me, and then I bought a fig tree and I planted that just yesterday. So I'm very excited about that, and hopefully I'll get some berries next spring. I actually know that the elderberry will produce next year, and the fig should also produce because it's it was already producing when I got it. So alright guys, thank you so much for watching, and if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed to the channel. See you guys on the next one.